In a small village at the edge of a mysterious forest lived a brother named Anik and his little sister Poorvi. Anik was brave, fearless, and adventurous, while Poorvi was clever, curious, and kind. Together, they were unbeatable explorers. One sunny day, as they raced around their garden, a small puppy bounded up to them, wagging his tail so fast it seemed to spin like a helicopter. "He's adorable," squealed Poorvi. "Let's name him Tito," said Anik, smiling widely. Tito jumped happily, becoming their loyal companion. A few days later, they set off into the enchanted forest, Tito running ahead excitedly. But suddenly, they heard faint cries. "Help! Help me! It's coming from that tree," shouted Poorvi, pointing upwards. High in the branches, shaking and afraid, was a tiny kitten trapped on a thin, swaying branch. Anik climbed the tree quickly, carefully scooping up the kitten and bringing her safely down. "Let's call her Mimi," said Poorvi, hugging the soft kitten close. Now their little team was complete: Anik, Poorvi, Tito the playful puppy, and Mimi, the brave kitten. But their adventure was just beginning. One magical, moonlit night, Anik and Poorvi awoke to strange sounds. They tiptoed outside, Tito barking softly and Mimi padding quietly beside them. Standing right outside their door was something astonishing: a giant elephant with sparkling eyes and big floppy ears. "Hello," the elephant whispered gently. "My name is Golu, and I'm lost. Can you help me find my magical home?" "Yes," shouted Anik and Poorvi, thrilled by the idea of a nighttime adventure. Together, under the glow of silver moonlight, they traveled deep into the enchanted forest. But soon, they reached the river of mysteries, whose water glowed and whispered magical secrets. "How will we cross?" Poorvi wondered. Golu trumpeted softly, "Leave it to me." He gently picked up Anik, Poorvi, Tito, and Mimi on his broad back, and stepped carefully across the river, his strong legs keeping them safe. Next, they entered the forest of fireflies, where millions of sparkling fireflies flew around, lighting their way like tiny stars. But suddenly, a loud growl echoed through the forest, and shadows moved toward them. "Oh no, what's that?" cried Poorvi. From the shadows emerged a mischievous group of forest goblins, their eyes glittering playfully. "Solve our riddle, and we'll let you pass," said the goblin leader. Poorvi bravely stepped forward. "Tell us your riddle." The goblin grinned, asking, "What has paws but doesn't bark, climbs trees but doesn't fly, and loves to purr but never cries?" Poorvi thought quickly and shouted, "It's Mimi. A cat." The goblins clapped and laughed. "Correct. You may pass." The journey continued, and soon they reached the toughest challenge yet: the mountain of clouds, its peak hidden by swirling mist. Tito used his nose to guide them, Mimi climbed ahead to show the safest paths, and Golu gently lifted them over large rocks. Finally, at the very top, they discovered a breathtaking valley shimmering with magic. It was the Elephant Valley, Golu's magical home, full of elephants dancing beneath a rainbow-colored sky. "You helped me find my way home," Golu said, happily trumpeting and spraying glittery water into the air. The elephants celebrated, giving Anik, Poorvi, Tito, and Mimi delicious treats and magical flower crowns. At sunrise, Anik and Poorvi knew it was time to head home. Golu gave them a special elephant call, saying, "Whenever you need me, just whisper my name." Returning home, Anik and Poorvi hugged Tito and Mimi tight. They had learned the power of bravery, kindness, friendship, and teamwork. Every night from then on, Anik and Poorvi whispered Golu's name, falling asleep with smiles, dreaming of their next incredible adventure.